about my camera shaking. Welcome to my channel. It's been a while since I have recorded anything, and I really don't have any excuse except for I live a crazy life. But first I just want to get started by letting you know what I use and who my resources are. I watch a lot of The Painted Dreamer and Tammy Anderson and Artist Till Death and Pouring Your Heart Out. Those are the people that I get most of my information from and my recipes. I'll go ahead and lay them out for you, but just full disclosure, most of these recipes came from those people. So, need to give credit where credit is due. So, for my pillow paint, which I don't have the can anymore because I poured it into a container that I could open and close a lot easier, but I used the Pittsburgh, the pastel. It's in a red and silver can, and you can get it at Menards if you live in the Midwest like I do. And for my pouring medium, it is 3 parts of this Dutch Boy cabinet door and trim base D. That 3 parts of that to 1 part of the Minwax 1 coat polyurethane. Really, I have tried all of like the water-based polyurethanes. So like there's the triple thick and some other brands. They all work the same. Some of them are a little thicker than others. And if you can't get the consistency with just that, then I just add not water too thin, but I add the flood Floetrol a little at a time until it's to the right consistency. Like Tammy Anderson says, she doesn't really like to use a whole lot of water because it starts to break down your paint, the binders in it and stuff. The water does. And so now for the cell activator. So of course it's going to be the American Flood Floetrol, but because I really can't afford the Australian, I make the knockoff. And this is all measured in grams. So of course you would have to use 88 grams of the Flood Floetrol, 10 grams of the Golden Soft Gel Gloss, which is this. I've used the Liquitex one too, and it works too. 4 grams of the Golden GAC 900. Yes, 900. I think it's a fabric. Yes, heat set fabric painting medium. I think that it causes it to keep the cells the shape. And did I already say the Minwax? I don't think I did. But so the Minwax, it's 4 grams. I'm gonna say 4 grams. Oh no, 2 grams of the Minwax pre-stain wood conditioner. When you open the can, it stinks real bad, and the liquid inside will be a reddish color. Don't worry, it won't turn nothing red. It won't mess up the color. And then also you need 26 grams of water. I mix this up in a container and shake it up really well, and I set it aside, and then whenever I want to make a cell activator, like my black or my white, my silver, like I'm using black and silver today for cell activators, then I will take 4 tablespoons of the cell activator to 1 tablespoon of paint. And that is what gives me my cell activator. You can't tell because this is really full, but it's pretty thin stuff. This one you can tell better. Okay, and now that we got all that out of the way, I will show you the colors that we'll be using. This is unicorn spit. It's a stain, a gel stain. Someone gave it to me, so I was like, hey, I'll paint with it. So I mixed it just like I would my paints with the pouring medium that I talked to you about. Here's some dioxazine purple, some light gold, and all my colors are either from Liquitex or there's one from Amsterdam, that would be the white. There's Liquitex, and then there's it's Liquitex Basics. There's another one, like an off-brand that they have at Hobby Lobby, and I think I have some of those colors too. So this one's called Rouge. The white that I was talking about is the Amsterdam. Oh, and this is also a different brand. I am trying to think of the name of the brand, but it's Aqua Turquoise, so it's a color shift. It will turn from, sorry about my lighting. The camera is like literally hanging right over where the light would be coming. And then phthalo green. So these ones, I just thought the colors were pretty and I just wanted to give it a try. I don't want to shake up my colors right now because I don't want bubbles, but I prepare my tiles, which I get a bunch of these. I got a whole case of them for like 20 bucks. Like, there's a bunch of them. But I just tape up the back because after I get done painting them, I will let them dry for 2 or 3 days, and then I will put a resin coat on them, 1 or 2 resin coats, just depending on actually how well the finish is after the first coat. If it's good enough, then I just leave it with 1 coat. But if it's not, and I see like a hair that I didn't see or something before, then I'll put another coat. But I always cover all of my work with the little food tints. You can get these just about anywhere. I got some from Dollar Tree the other day. And those come in really handy. If you don't have these or don't have access to these, you can just use like a Tupperware container. Anything to cover it and keep like the dust, hair, and like even like drafts. Like if you're setting them out by a door and people are walking by a lot, it'll cause problems in your paint drying process. I've had a lot of times where I didn't understand why my paint was cracking, and sometimes it's probably just too much paint. But then there was other times where I know there wasn't a whole lot of paint on there and it should have been fine, and I think it was just too much wind, too much going on around it. You'll have to excuse my allergies. They are year-round. They never stop. And the allergy doctor doesn't know what's causing it, so I just kind of have to live with it. This is the white pillow paint. And that would be the, I think I said it was Pennsylvania. And then I will stretch that around. Oh, and before I started off camera, I took rubbing alcohol on a paper towel just to get any fingerprints and stuff off of these. I need a little more. I also keep some of my the pillow paint in a squeeze bottle for just getting up on the edges and stuff, because I like to make sure it's completely covered so that when I spin it, it um, it flows and doesn't roll over itself. And so I'll spin this a little bit. And there's that. Oh, probably need a little bit more. I started doing these colors on a 14 by 14 painting, and I was using some house paint that was an Oops that I picked up at Lowe's. They have discounted paints for like a quarter of the price that they normally would be. And I was like, okay, I'll use this as my, my pillow. And it was terrible. It did not work out. So it really does matter what type of pillow paint you have and the base paint, all that. So, all right, I'm going to start with the unicorn spit. And then the dioxazine purple. Oh, and I need to probably water this purple down a little bit here soon, because on that other painting I realized that it was pretty thick. I should have done that. It is important to make sure all your colors are the same consistency, and I'm really bad about not always getting that done. And I don't usually always pour like in an exact puddle like this, like one on top of the other. I usually do some little swirlies, and today I just haven't. Don't know why. I think it's because I'm talking while I do this, and I'm putting my concentration on more than one thing. I'm the same way at work. Everybody at work knows that I can't like work and talk. I get really behind, and then I have to hurry and catch up. Yeah. And this was that color shift color. It looks so neat in the light when it's dry, and especially after I put resin on. Oh, so pretty. Okay, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to blow this out on camera because my camera is so far down there, but I will do my best. And then last but not least, first I'm going to put the silver down and then the black on top of it, and these are both cell activators, but the silver will give the black like a shadow look. Oh, a little too much there. There we go. Alright, and then I'm going to hit it real quick with my torch. Pop any bubbles. I find that bubbles pop better when you like hit it quickly and then let off instead of just going. But we'll do both. Alright, now I'm going to blow it out. I should have just used my little blower. My little tiny leaf blower, but alright. Sorry about this. Hopefully you get to see some of it. You can see the cells are popping up pretty good already. And that's from all that stuff I told you about earlier in the mix. Kind of give you a close-up of some of them cells. I'm going to let some of those cells develop, and then I'll do some embellishing, and then I will spin it out, and then we'll see what it looks like. And I gotta say, it's a little tough to blow at the angle that I need to blow at, which is kind of like a 45-degree angle, and because I need to blow the top paints over the pillow paint and not down into it. And it's kind of tough to do that with the camera like it is. But now I've got this little straw. It's one of those like coffee stirrer straws, and I like this better than a normal size straw because it focuses the air where I want it a lot better. Just trying to break the surface tension there a little bit. And now I'm going to go in with my skewer. I got about 100 of these for $1.25 at the Dollar Tree. So, and this is what I use. It also pops some bubbles when I need it to. Or you can use a toothpick. I really like those colors. Oh, I guess I gotta hold it still, don't I? Again, sorry for my sniffling. Alright, I think I'm ready to spin it. And now this little spinner, someone gave it to me and I don't know what it came off of, but it was obviously a part on something. Like it came off of something. And then I will spin it the other way. Oh, I really love those cells. I hope I don't lose them. Ooh, they're starting to want to fall off over there. Okay. So now I will bring it up for a close-up. And I hope you like it. Here's those cells that I really like right there. And so I hope you've enjoyed this. Hopefully you got some information. And if you liked it, please leave me a like and subscribe. I will do my best to get some more videos out. And thanks for watching.